All right, fourth grade friends, if you are watching this video, it's my hope that you've already had the chance to take a virtual classroom tour. So what I'd like to take a few minutes to do now is just go over some of the helpful information that you would normally get if you were able to come to the school for an open house to start the year. So we'll start with a little bit of info about me, Mr. Campbell. I am born and raised in Kingston. I grew up a few blocks from our school and went here kindergarten through 12th grade. After I graduated, I went to SVSU and got my degrees in elementary education as well as my master's in administration. And in my spare time, I love to play golf in the summer. I love to hunt deer in the fall and watch football. I love doing home improvement projects around my house with my wife, Mrs. Campbell, who is a social worker for Cass City Schools. And I love to spend time with our beautiful family. Our oldest daughter, Blair, will be turning 2 October 1st. And our second daughter is due this October. So I will be excited to share those pictures and that experience with our class this year. I know it will be an exciting fall. Okay, something that we always take care of at open house is we give you a school supply list. So I know that this has been made available by Mr. Deagle on our school Facebook page, but I just wanted to give you one more chance to look at it and to also explain some things on it. The first thing that I will say about all of these is that they are suggested items. Nothing needs to be bought if you don't have the time to do it. Or just don't, if you just aren't ready to do it yet. But these are some things that if you're looking to go out and do some shopping, these are things that I would suggest. A couple of boxes of pencils, something to keep those in and organize them so that they're not loose in the desk. A personal pencil sharpener will be very helpful this year because I don't know how much we'll be able to get up and to sharpen pencils during the day. So if we need one sharpened during the day, something that you can have at your desk will be very helpful. Pencil top erasers. What I've noticed is the eraser's gone well before the pencil is done. So it's nice to have one to be able to throw on top. Colored pencils, dry erase markers. It doesn't need to be a giant pack and you don't need a bunch of colors. One color's fine, but we will try to do some whiteboard work, especially in math, and those are very helpful. And then an eraser for your whiteboard. I find that if you've got, one sock floating around in the laundry room that doesn't have a match, those work perfect as a whiteboard eraser. Glue sticks, a pair of scissors, and to take the planner and any homework logs that we might get into later in the year to and from school, a 1-inch 3-ring binder is perfect. What I found is if you get one smaller than an inch, the planner, which has 3 holes in it, won't flip through the rings. And same thing, if it's bigger than an inch, the planner also won't flip through. So a 1-inch binder is the magic number. Some things that I would love to have donated to the classroom if you are able. Boxes of Kleenex, disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizers. If you want to donate pencils for the entire class, I know we aren't going to be sharing pencils, but if I have some class pencils, I can sharpen them, make sure they're clean, and I can give them out to individual students safely when those become needed. And notebook filler paper, just lined paper that we can give out when that is needed. Another thing that I love to get done on open house normally is to get as many family members signed up for my remind messages as I can. This is definitely the best way to get information from me and also to communicate with me. I will, as soon as you sign up, turn your replies on so that you can message me directly with any questions that you might have, because I know that this video isn't going to answer all the questions that I know families have out there. So the way that you do that is get out your phone and you text the message @968BE to the phone number 81010. And then it should shoot you back a response and ask you to type in your name and things like that. And then it will add you to my list of contacts and you will be able to message me and I will be able to message you. I'll use that for lots of stuff this year. I promise not to overload your phone, but anything important that you need to know about, I will send a message out in the Remind app. And for those of you with smartphones, there is an app you can download, and that just kind of makes the messages look a little nicer. And I can send you some pictures and things too, if we ever need to do that. So I know that that is not all the questions you have. So If you have questions or comments or things you want to discuss with me, sign up for Remind and message me at any time, or my email is on the screen here. I would love to hear from you that way. And I am excited to get to meet all of you students. And I know that some family members are watching this too. I'm excited for a great year. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. And if not, we will see you first day of school.